Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stampin' with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I would like to welcome you to Craft Spot. This is my weekly Wednesday craft adventure, and thank you so much for joining me. Sometimes it goes exactly as planned, and other times we, wander down all sorts of different paths and things go sideways, but we always have a lot of fun. So thank you for checking it out. If you are here, do say hello. Let me know that you are watching, and I am just going to see if I can see your comments and your hellos. Give me a thumbs up or a heart or something. Let me know that you're here. And if you're watching the replay, you can do all those same things as well. I always watch for comments and things on the video even after the fact. So, and I appreciate all of you joining me. Alrighty, what do we have for news today? Well, it's August. August, can you believe it already? August. But wonderful thing about August, kits are on sale. So if you have ever thought about giving a kit a try, now is a great time to do that. The discounts vary, but you can see everything online at my online store, and you'll find all of that at greatstampingwithconnie.com. If you go there, you can click over to my store. I do have my host code posted on my website as well. And if you enter that, so when you're on your cart, it's a little complicated. Let me just run through this quickly. When you are on your cart page, top right corner, it says apply host code. And if you copy and paste in my current host code in that area, I will send you an extra thank you gift, just because I appreciate you doing that for me. That also allows me to offer classes and provide all of the cardstock and envelopes and all those things free of charge. So anyway, thank you very much for doing that. Head on over to my online store. Always add my host code unless your order is $200 or higher, then you will get the host rewards. Otherwise, if you put the host code in on any order, anytime, I will always send you a thank you gift. So, but kits are on sale. So this is a great time to check them out. New kits have been added. If you haven't checked on what's available in the last few months, there's probably 3 or 4 new kits that you haven't been seeing yet. So do check it out. Alrighty. What else have we got? Online, or not online retreat, in-person retreat coming in November. Early bird registration is open now, so get in on that. Let's drop this down. I can continue to talk as we get ready to do some crafting. So today I thought we would have a little bit of a play with some pretty colored things. These are the Bright and Beautiful Memories and More cards. And so you get some 4x3 cards. Why does that look like it's been cut? Nope, just my eyeballs. All different cards that you can use for scrapbooking, memory keeping. They're great for pocket pages or card making. And they're all double-sided, so you've got journaling, and you could stamp in here, journal in there, whatever you like. Look at these pretty borders and just fun colors and patterns and all sorts of things. These are the 4x3 size cards, and in the same package you get 4x6 cards as well. And these are some of those, just all different patterns. And today's the day, and journal about what day it is. You can do it. How's that? You have someone heading off to university in the fall. Here is an awesome card for them. Bright colors and a really important message. So super quick and easy. If you want to do that, congrats, you deserve it. Lots and lots of things. And again, these are all double-sided as well. So again, great for scrapbooking, great for card making. This is 4x6, so it's not our standard card base. However, you can cut it, you can trim it, whatever you like, and they make great cards. Also in the package, you get 4 sheets, 2 of each of these stickers. Woohoo! Who doesn't like stickers, right? What fun is that? So you can use those for scrapbooking or card making or whatever you want. And I have already used these. You may have seen this was a balloon that I used if you were at our online global retreat. You saw me use a fussy cut balloon, and I mentioned then that it was from the Memories and More cards. So it was actually this side, and this was the leftover, but I thought, oh, I could trim this and use these little colored triangles for something, crafting. I'm not sure what yet, but I've kept them. They'll go onto a card somewhere. And this one I'm going to use today. I actually cut something out of this side, but look at the back. Woohoo! It's party, confetti, lots of fun. So that will get saved for sure. And these will become some strips on a card somewhere. So those are the Memories and More cards. Also available, if you are interested, is Memories and More cards and envelopes. So, I have these cards, but there's 20 cards, I do believe. I actually marked the page in the catalog so I could show you. They're in the annual catalog, and everything is on page 124, 125. So here you can see them in action. Oops, almost see them in action. And that looks a little blurry, doesn't it, coming through? There we go. I just have to slow down and hold still for a moment. And then these are the bright and beautiful Memories and More cards and envelopes. So 20 card bases and 20 envelopes. And these are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So there's 2 varieties. One I just buried. So one is Bubble Bath Ombre up to white. That's kind of tough to see, isn't it? You'll have to trust me. It is. And this one has Azure Afternoon, Bubble Bath, and Lemon Lolly. Nope, not Lemon Lolly. That would be Lemon Lime Twist. Possibly a little bit of Lemon Lolly there, but mostly Lemon Lime Twist. So, and then the envelopes. Look at the envelopes. So the front is lovely. And then the flap would fold over and it would be decorated as well. But check this out. Woohoo! What fun. Look at that. That just makes for a happy mail before you even get to the happy mail. Lots of fun. Love these envelopes. And if I know a lot of people that get Paper Pumpkin, they rearrange everything in the kit. You could do the same thing with this if you wish and open up this envelope and use the paper, because I do, yes, it's, can you see inside? The pattern, the polka dots are everywhere. So this whole thing, you could use this pretty much as a card front, and this could be a card front. You could use this piece as well. Just so many options, so little time. Okay, so that's that, and then we are also going to just play with the coordinating bright and beautiful DSP. So this is 6x6 designer series paper, coordinates with the Memories and More cards, and it's all part of the bright and beautiful suite from the annual catalog. But there's lots of fun paper in here as well. You'll see some of that as we go, because I have used it on a couple of the cards. So how about some crafting, eh? So the first card I have, super quick and easy, right? Here is the pink ombre card base. This is one of the Memories and More cards. So they're white on the inside and white on the back, but have color on the front. And then this is one of the 4x3 cards. It just says let's party, which is good message in my books. And then I have cut a piece of blueberry bushel cardstock, and it is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So just a standard standard border, larger than my card. Wraps in there. Looks like I've got confetti sticking to my card. Just gonna put that down to there. And this is great because look, we've got the stamping's done, the sentiment's done. We're just going to put some dimensionals on here and put it onto our card base, and that'll pretty much be our card done. So if you are looking for something that is quick but cute, bright colors and fun patterns, this is the way to go. This is the easy button for sure. So okay. Just think my dimensionals went a little almost mushy. They're not mushy, but the papers seem very stuck since we had all that humid weather, and these are at the cottage, so they were in a humid cottage. We were using some garlic and steak spice last night, and it had also felt the effects of the humidity. It had gone a little bit lumpy. Hello, Donna. Thanks for joining us. So this just kind of needed a bow, I thought. So I decided to do this. I didn't know what ribbon to use, but here's what I ended up with. The variegated ribbon in balmy blue and white. And you're probably saying, well, that doesn't look the same as your bow. And it's not, because I took my blueberry bushel, dark blueberry bushel in this case, Stampin' Blend, and I colored the white. This is a little bit difficult to see. Hopefully you can see that there's balmy blue at the top here, and then white at the bottom on this ribbon. And so I just took my Stampin' Blend marker and I colored the white with the blueberry bushel. And now I am just going to put a couple of glue dots on here. And then we can just put it down to the card. Look at that. And then of course, you need some embellishments. Look at these. These could work. These are the flat adhesive backed pearls, and they're sort of like an opalescent. Is that the right word? Anyway, pinks and purples and blues and all the colors of the card here. So these, I'm thinking, will be perfect. And just a little, a little bling, because of course we are all about the bling, right? And there you have it. Look at that. Like, how quick was that, right? And cute. I love the balloons and the confetti in the balloons. Those kind of handy because we might be using those again. We shall see. On to the next card. So this was the one card base from the Memories and More. I'm just going to set this over to this side, out of the way. This is the other card base, and we will use that one. And so for this one, I have another 4x3 card. This one says "Hip Hip Hooray" all over it, many, many times. In case you didn't see it the first time, they said it a few. This time I have a basic black frame piece that I was going to add. This here, go. And this one I'm going to do landscape. We'll get some dimensionals going on this guy as well. I like these cards because they help you think outside the box sometimes, putting together colors that I might not, putting together patterns, or just, you know, giving you some different options in your card making than what you might normally use. And you notice, or you may notice, that this Hip Hip Hooray card is exactly the pattern of the card base. You'd think I planned it. Okay, I didn't really plan it, but I did notice it after I pulled the two out. It's like, oh, look at that. It's the same thing. How convenient. So I have another ribbon here, almost exactly the same, only this time I colored it with the dark Azure Afternoon, because this is Azure Afternoon. And I thought the blueberry might just be a little bit too dark, and this would probably work beautifully. So that's what I used. And when you use the Stampin' Blend markers, because they are alcohol markers, they dry almost instantly. I didn't have to wait for the ribbon to dry at all. You can color ribbon with your reinkers and things, but you do need to let it dry then. I'm gonna put this down just a little bit, about there. And then I thought I would bring in this party time sticker. Just add it right here. I think you could still tell that it says Hip Hip Hooray all over the place. And maybe some of these same gems, eh? Because we've got the same sort of colors going on. So I think that they will work here as well. Is this guy not sticky? No, yes, he is. Okay. There we go. Super quick, super cute. Now, these cards are larger than a standard card. They are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. You do get the envelopes to go with them, so you have envelopes without having to create a larger size envelope. You just need to remember that they are a little larger than our standard card size, which is fine if you want to send something a little bit larger. They're perfect. Okay, so this time I'm not using one of the card bases from the Memories and More packages. This is Bubble Bath, and I have a piece of Orchid Oasis cardstock that I have embossed with the great big polka dots from the 3D Basics. This is one of the online exclusive embossing folders. It's a 3-pack, and you have seen me use it quite a bit because I love them. They have the hash marks and the little flowers, and then these polka dots. Polka dots, because they are so large and so embossed, just make sure you put on a good, thin but generous serving of your adhesive, because it's only getting stuck in the flat part, all of those bubbles. The adhesive isn't really in those areas. So, okay, and then this is the card that I had cut out. You may recall that I showed you the leftovers. So this was on here. I guess it was on here. And then there's the back. So this is the Countryside Inn dies that I have used to cut this. And again, I'm going to be generous with the space, with the dimensionals, because it's going to go on to that same embossed piece. So I just want to make sure there's, because some of these dimensionals obviously are going to end up on hitting a high spot and that will hold them, but others may be headed towards the low spots and they may not stick quite as well. So we'll just put lots of these dimensional pieces on here and it will hold it nice and secure. So I am hosting Girls Getaway Weekend in November 17th to 19th. It is in Stayner, and it will be an awesome weekend. Oh my gosh, the last one was so much fun. Everybody was just, I don't know, I think we all maybe needed a getaway, but don't we always need a getaway? Anyway, it was awesome. The facility that I book at is amazing. So, as I said, registration is open right now, early bird registration. And early bird means you will get an additional goodie pack from me with over $25 worth of product in it. So good times. And then I was thinking I would add this Yay You sticker. So this is 3 balloons in one on here. I think that I'll just put this here. I may need to put a dimensional under the top of that just to support it a little bit. I may not, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I've taken both sides of this off and then just going to pop that onto there and onto there. And that'll just make sure it gets held in place. And look, these will work yet again. And these will work for all of the cards today because they're just, now, kind of want to make sure I get these in a place where they're going to grab something and stick so that we don't lose them along the way. See them. Thank you. There we go. Okay, card number 3. How quick and easy these are. When half the work is done before you even start, it makes for quick crafting. But you could get a pack of the card bases and a pack of the cards, or you could just use basic white card bases or whatever you like. And just, you could make a whole bunch of cards very, very quickly. And they would be super cute. Make an awesome gift for someone. Oh my goodness, did not get that folded very well. Let's see if we can fix this. Okay, basic white thick card base. Another 4x3 card says cheers to you. And this time I have an Is Your Afternoon frame. Look at that. I almost hate to cover this up. You could just stamp something right there. Boom. There's your, but I really like this as well. So good thing there's 2 of each in the pack of cards. I can do the confetti side for one of each. Oh, and then for this one, I am using the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper that I mentioned. So here's a confetti one, and I have cut this full card size. So it is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm just going to stick that right onto my white thick card base. Whoops. And let's keep the glue on the paper. Don't. Beauty of the glue is that you can just take a moment to smush it a little bit. Go. And I am going to pop this guy up. Dimensionals. Oh, what do we got going on? That dimensionals sticking everywhere. Back, some do not. My fingers are a little bit sticky as well. Good crafting fun, right? If you don't have sticky stuff or inky stuff or something on your fingers, you haven't been crafting enough. Okay, and I'm just gonna put this down onto here. I didn't do a bow for this guy. I could have. Where did my ribbon go? I just showed it to you a moment ago, so it's got to be close. Oh, ribbon, where'd you go? Where did it go? Oh, hiding under. Okay, so super easy. I wasn't necessarily planning to demo this, but guess what? I'm going to. So my paper's kind of messy. So I will do this with the dark azure afternoon. I use the thick end, and I want to add color to the white. So I just go right along, kind of where the white starts. You'll see there it does bleed, so you're not going to get a super crisp line, but that's a little bit of the beauty of it. It's you know, you've got the two colors, but it's not a so much. You need about 9 inches to tie a bow, depending on the ribbon. If it's the ribbon is narrow, it would be a little bit shorter, or how big you want it. Sometimes you want a very small bow and then you can use less. Sometimes you want a big loopy floppy bow and then you might need a little bit more. But generally about 9 inches, give or take, is a good amount. Yeah, this is fairly thick ribbon, but it's sorry, it's fairly wide ribbon, but it's not thick ribbon. I think I might. Well, if I make my loops a little bit smaller, then I was thinking I didn't. It's quite long. I colored a little bit more than, but that's okay. We'll just trim that off before we do the next bow. Just put them right at the bottom. I think so. I do believe I like that. So, a couple of glue dots to hold this guy on. And you'll notice I just colored that and then I picked it up and tied it. And there's maybe a little hinge on my fingers, but it was fine. So. There we go. And we will add some of these guys just to finish off the bling. Up in here, look at that. That will work really nice. So I don't know what I put on that isn't sticking, but there seems to be a blue dot on my finger. I hope it's from a previous thing. I don't know, but everything seems to be stuck, so that's the good news. So there you go. Look at that. Card number 4. Also quick and easy. Okay, so let's just put these all back towards the center here. This stuff out of the way. I will come back and join you. Maybe. There we go. I'm back. So there you have it. 4 cards, 34 minutes, start to finish. So that's even with me, rambling on a little bit at the beginning, but super quick, super easy, and super cute, don't you think? I didn't actually order this suite in the catalog because you have to make some choices, and it didn't quite hit the list, but I did get the Memories and More cards, and look, I can make all these beautiful, bright, fun birthday cards just with Memories and More cards and a little bit of extra embellishment. So love it, love it, love it, and I hope you love it too. So thank you so much for joining me today. Do leave a comment, send me some hearts or some love or whatever you like. I'd love to hear what you think of these cards and whether you've ever used Memories and More cards, perhaps for card making or for scrapbooking, memory keeping. Let me know what you do. Thanks so much, everyone. I hope to craft with you all again really soon. Take care. Bye for now.